We started walking back to the hotel, and I was like, Jonathan, you will not fucking let her step foot in that hotel until she is your fiance. You must stall her. So we were on our little walk back, and there's those boats. It was in the bay. There's stars out because it's not L.A. And we are sitting in the bay, and there's some benches along the walk. And I said, how many people? I said, let's sit down. And Laura's like, okay, now he's got to be fucking doing it.
No.
And the first thing out of my mouth. The first thing out of my mouth was, how many people in those boats do you think are banging?
And we're like, oh, I don't know. They're probably cheating on their wife. They're dumping a body. And we start like making up stories
for everybody.
Sorry, for everybody in the boats.
Yeah.
And they were looking at stars you can't really see because we were under a lamp. And
shut up. Girl.
So it was fine. So then he says, so you really want to marry me? And I thought to myself, it so better not have been his proposal. Like,
what?
Because I go, yeah, I want to marry you. And he goes, oh.
Then I guess I better get.
Then I better get you a ring. Does this?
What do I do?
Yeah, I wish I had them. Where are they?
They're in my backpack. Don't worry about it. But trust me, the people have seen
You've
it
seen
on the
them.
episode.
Bam! Out comes a Green Lantern ring.
Ralph Oppel gave it to me.
Thanks. I put it
on.
I love it.
She was there with us that moment. She put
no.
She's like, what the I mean, her face is like, what the fuck is, like, this is sad. Like, this is not even, this is sad now.
We talked about it so many times
that
that's what he did. Like, I was like, we've already talked about you doing it this way. And because, no. Reaches in his pocket.
I was like, that's not the real ring. This is the real ring.
Flash.
I give her the Flash ring that Big Yanks gave me.
Big, giant, doesn't fit me. It's big. And I'm
big
like,
yellow.
This is your ring.
I should have given you the Flash ring and been like, this unlocks the Speed Force. I'll give you a head start. And if I catch you, you're mine.
That would have been fine.
Yeah. Then I would have just thrown her in the water.
Then he says, no. And he reaches in his pocket again, and he pulls out my ring.
Uh-huh.
Which I still need to get sized because it's very large.
A little loose.
Because the women in my family had sausage fingers.
It's an antique.
Yes, belonged to my Aunt Hattie, and then my grandmother, and then my mother gave it to Jonathan.
He's like,
to give to me.
Don't fuck around with my daughter. She grabbed me around the neck and said, "This is a ring." No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So, and then he just kind of held it like this.
Oh no, I'm so inadequate as a human being. I held it like that, and then like it wasn't gonna come out of my mouth, right?
Not like on his knee, not just like this, like next to me, like this.
He just dangled it in front of your face. You sons of! Turn off the podcast now if you're listening. I'm sick of this. I should have.
So I took it because I didn't want it to fall in the water or anything, and I said,
"This is
so
humiliating. You're humiliating me on my own humiliating show."
Are you gonna ask me?
Yeah, she had to prod me. She was like, "Are you gonna ask me?"
You forgot to ask me.
And so what did I do?
Will you marry me?
I asked you if you'd marry me. What did you say? Yeah. And then do we go back home? And you started crying because your boyfriend is obviously pathetic as shit.
It's the end of my life.
Yeah, and so we went
we
back.
stayed there for a while.
Yeah, we talked and
laughed
stuff, and we took photos and things. But then we went back to the hotel and had sex, right?
No.
Okay. What did we do?
You played video games?
I played Ratchet and Clank on my PSP,
and I watched Little Couple, that new show about the two little small people who are married, who are just adorable. And then Johnny K plus 8, because it was the first episode where John and Kate were going to be like, I fucking hate you. And I had to see it. So he's on the bed doing this. And I'm just...
Well, in the morning,
we went to bed.